How's it going, Dopamon fans? If you've been following along, you know we've been talking about the 2022 NHL Awards. If you haven't seen the videos already, go check them out. Leave a like, leave a comment, your own predictions. For this video, we're talking about the Ted Lindsay Award, awarded to the NHL's most outstanding player as selected by the members of the NHL Players Association, the NHLPA, which is the Players Union.
Yeah, and this award I think should honestly be above the Hart, and the recognition that the Hart gets is for some reason I find this a level above the Ted Lindsay. I think it should be really the other way around for a couple
Mhm.
reasons. One is this one is voted on by the players and not the writers. So this is a more accurate representation of how the league feels about itself here. Who is the best player in the league? And that's the other distinction is this is most outstanding player and not most valuable player. So this is a little more cut and dry rather than, a weird trying to figure out what valuable to his team means. Like it's less complicated. I really think this should be the one that we focus on and not the Hart, but and also Ted Lindsay. Ted Lindsay was the guy that you know pushed to have a union in the first place, and that's the trophy's named after him. Obviously, huge player for the Red Wings and everything back in the day, and the Chicago Blackhawks. Yeah, he's passed away a few years ago, but lives on in this trophy, and yeah, I think we should pay attention to this one a little bit more. Anywho, our noms. Are noms the same? They're not.
They are not the same. They're similar. We often have a few little crossovers. It's been a pretty. I feel like some of the awards are pretty cut dry, cut clear, whatever. But we have a difference here.
Mm-hmm.
Our finalists for
Yeah,
you,
I got
Jonathan Huberdeau, Austin Matthews, and Connor McDavid. And on my side, I also have Austin Matthews and Connor McDavid as my finalists, but I have Igor Shesterkin.
yeah, it's a cool little difference there.
Mhm.
I think for me personally, I'm gonna have Connor McDavid on my three nominees for the Lindsay until he retires. um,
Mhm.
this is the most outstanding player. He's so good, and he's the best player in the league for a reason. Matthews having an incredible season, 60 goals, uh, great defensive player, and Jonathan Huberdeau having can I say a quiet 100 plus point season? Like
Yeah.
it sounds like an oxymoron, but he's not talked about enough in my opinion. So yeah, he's my third just for pure skill and ability. Most outstanding. He's on my list.
I have Igor Shesterkin because he has basically single-handedly carried the Rangers to not only just like a playoff spot, but we're doing pretty well. Like their record throughout the season's been great, and he is the reason why. That's incredible goaltending. Was a 935 save percentage.
Yeah.
That is outstanding. And I feel like if the NHL players are gonna, vote and you'd be like, well, that guy was really hard to score against. That's quite the impression that a goaltender can make on a player. So maybe I feel like, goalies are going to get overlooked. He doesn't play a full 80 games, so,
Yeah,
probably not a goalie.
only plays 53 games, but he's still incredible. Other
Mhm.
players we could have had on this list: Leon Draisaitl, incredible year. Johnny Gaudreau, who I nominated for my heart. Spoiler alert. Um, any of the defensemen: Roman Yossi, Kale McCarr, having great years. The list will goes on and on. Alex Ovechkin, who had another 50 goal season. Like
Right.
this could go to a few guys, and yeah, for my nominees, I had a lot of guys to choose from, but ultimately, Alex, I had to
We
go with Connor
disagreed.
McDavid. I have
Yeah.
to go with McDavid.
I
He's the
had to
best player.
go with the first 60 goal scorer in a very long time. 60 goals. That is outstanding. I think that Connor McDavid may be the outright most skilled player, but the season that Matthews is having at 60 goals is like he puts himself, in my opinion, just edges Connor McDavid, because Connor McDavid, you know what you're gonna get and he gives it to you, but 60 goals. That is crazy. That doesn't happen unless you're outstanding. And I feel like when players, they go around the league are gonna, it's tough because every defenseman is gonna say Connor McDavid because they have to defend against him.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think defenders are gonna, have the same thing to say about Austin Matthews because he can score from anywhere. He's a threat from, like 25 feet, 2 feet away, however, from every single angle. And 60 goals, man, that is huge. So I have it for Matthews.
Yeah, it's neck and neck for me, both in this and the Hart. These two best centers in NHL, I think. Matthews, it used to be Crosby, and then it was Crosby and McDavid. Now it might be turning. It's Matthews and McDavid now. It's incredible year from both of them. But yeah, let us know what you think in the comment section down below. As always, hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Really appreciate you guys. And yeah, we'll talk to you in the next video. Peace.